Right, welcome back, Math 7. Today we are going to go through what I like to call a mixed transformation. And this is part 1 because so far we learned about two type of transformation skill on like as you can see a graph paper Cartesian plane. One is known as translation, and this translation is movement, or I guess I like to say slide of coordinates or figures. We also learn something that I like to say it as reflection. And reflection is creation of a mirror image of coordinates or a figure. Even though I put coordinates or figure and coordinates or figure, you may notice that if you have any of a question to deal with movements, slide how many to the right or left, or reflect the image about the y-axis, x-axis, or x is equal to something, y is equal to something, you will know that a figure is combination of bunch of coordinates. So that's why both cases available, but I want to emphasize more on figure. So we're going to combine translation and reflection together. Now, let's start, without further ado, let's start one of the example. I'm going to create a y-axis and x-axis. And I am going to, randomly create a triangle, A, B, C. Down here, like the way that you see, and I am going to connect those lines. Use generally good idea to use a ruler, which I don't have, so I'm going to use any type of straight object that I can use. Like that. It is a good idea to identify what kind of coordinates that we have, which is A is located at 1, 1, B is 1, 2, 3 to the right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to up, so 3, 5, C is 5, 1, something like that. That is our image. Well, I like to say original figure, if you will. Now, without further ado, let's go through a mixed transformation example. Let's say you have a question that asks, and reflect across the y-axis and slide 4 down. Imagine you have a condition like this. Reflect the image across the y-axis or about the y-axis and slide 4 down. So we have basically two conditions going on in here. First is reflection, second is translation, and the direction is shown below. Once you have those situations, it doesn't matter which order that you do. This is not like bad math situation where you need to do bracket, exponent, multiplication or division, addition or subtraction order. You actually need to do each of these conditions separately and then combine. So what I mean by that is, and it's a good idea to go through with a certain flow. So I'm going to go through our reflection as a first step. I like to use two different colors, but you don't have to. This is a line of reflection. That means, because it's y-axis obviously, we're traveling the distance from the line of reflection to create a mirror image. In case if you forget, it's about 1 away from line of reflection to the right. So I have to have 1 on the left, 1, 2, 3 to the right, 1, 2, 3 to the left. There we go. It does overlap with my note a little bit, but hope you don't mind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to the left. Now note the fact that I did not draw anything or make a solid dot is because what we just did is our first step, reflection. Now what we need to do is translation, 4 down. So I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 down. That will be my confirmed new coordinates of our A prime. Now I'm gonna create the whole thing. 1, 2, 3, 4 down. B prime. 1, 2, 3, 4 down. C prime. So, once you have it, now this is a time where we're going to connect the whole thing. So this is, even though it doesn't look like, this is an image where we have a reflection. Let me just, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. Something. 1, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ah, I see. Sorry, I put 1 extra more over there. I know that the triangle that I draw was a little fat. There you go. Now this is better, so please just ignore that part. So now we have a reflected and translated image, which is now located on, used to be on quadrant 2 and now confirm quadrant 2 and 3. And that is what's happening right after the second condition. And your final job is find out the coordinate of each of those. So A is -1, 1 to the left, and 1, 2, 3 to the down. -1, -3. B is 1, 2, 3, -3, +1. C is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. -5. And 1, 2, 3, 3 to down. -3. That is one of the examples that we are doing it today. Let's do one more. Because this is not a new skill. It is just combination of multiple skill that we learn. So the lesson itself is not that complex. This time I'm gonna create the condition first. Okay. Reflect the figure about y is equal to 1, and then move the figure 5 to left. 5 to the left. There you go. Imagine we have condition first. Now, let's draw. We have Cartesian plane. I'm just going to move the question away from the screen so that I can draw the whole thing. And this time, let's draw some complex image. That's okay. So we have 6 coordinates. A to F. A is 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 5. So 4. B is 2, 4, 3. Oh, no. 2, 3. Sorry. 4, 3. 4, 2, 1, 2, something like that. Original figure's position. And everything is located on our quadrant 1. If you guys remember, it goes counterclockwise. Even though this quadrant position step is not necessary. Okay. Let's get this started. We have 2 conditions again. Which is reflection and translation. But this time, I just want to prove something. What if you do second one first and then reflection afterward? Unlike the order that is written, it is okay. You're gonna have a same answer. So let's give it a shot. 5 to the left. That means I literally move this coordinate 5 times to the left. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm not drawing the whole thing. That's my B, C, D, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sometimes it's a good idea to double check. E and F. I have each of these guys move 5 times to the left. So our second condition is actually done. Now, first condition. Reflect the figure about y is equal to 1. Always remember, this is the part where things are getting a little tricky. Y is equal to 1 is a fancy way of saying my line of reflection is located at y position. That means it's horizontal line. And we're flipping the image like this. So, once you know that, you have one that order really doesn't matter. Let's do F. F is a closest part over here. It's 1 up, so the real second part of F will go 1 down. When it comes to A, 1, 2, 3 up, the 1, 2, 3 down. B, 1, 2, 3 up, 1, 2, 3 down. C, 1, 2 up, 1, 2 down. D, 1, 2 up, 1, 2 down. E, 1 up, 1 down. So if I connect everything, even though it doesn't look like it, you will see. Here's our new image. If you think about it, even if you do reflection first, this will be reversed and look like this shape, reverse L shape. And if you move 5 to the left, it's gonna be at the same location. So every image is now located on quadrant 3. And talking about the quadrant, let's write down our location, coordinate position if you will, and let's conclude today's lesson. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 to the left, 1, 2, 2 to the down. F is 1, 2, 3, 4 to the left. There's nothing that go up and down. E is on the same fate, 1 to the left, and that's it. D is 1 to the left, 1 to the down. C is 1, 2, 3 to the left, 1 to the down. B is 1, 2, 3 to the left, and 1, 2, 2 to down. That is today's lesson. The homework question will be coming out right after this.